Hi, now it's my turn to discuss my my haul. I actually went to Sephora. No, actually no, sorry. I didn't really go to Sephora.
Did you go?
I was on QVC.com,
Oh, of course.
Tarte.com, and Target. I went to Target.
Target?
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to talk about Target because I was a little bit of a makeup snob, I think, and then everybody else was telling me about all this great stuff. You and a lot of the other beauty people.
I used to be the same way though.
Yeah.
I was a little skeptical to try the cheaper stuff, and some of it's better than the expensive
Yeah, like
stuff.
what did we do before Sephora even came to us? We shopped at places like Rite Aid and CVS. Anyway, I had heard about Revlon's lip butters from another makeup guru. And I went last week to Target to check them out, and they didn't have them. And by chance, yesterday when I was there, she was actually setting up the display, and I asked her to take them out of the boxes so I could see. So I purchased two. This is brown sugar, and they're so creamy. They're so very, very creamy and very moisturizing, hence the name lip butter. But brown sugar is this one. Forget this. This is for something else. And
little preview.
Yeah, a little preview of what's to come. And this one is
What? Get your glasses, woman.
all right.
Sugar plum.
Sugar plum, and this one's sugar plum. And there's definitely two colors I would keep in my pocketbook. You know, when you've eaten or drinking your lipstick off, I would definitely keep them in my purse to reapply, and they would go with any makeup set, you know, that I wanted to wear. And
They're so glossy.
They're glossy, and they felt so good all day yesterday. It's not like they were so glossy that they traveled down or traveled away anywhere, you know, got on my lip. They just made, you know, everything really, really nice.
It's strong.
Should I draw on me again? Okay. So this is the brown sugar.
Sugar plum.
And this is sugar plum. So they're really great. $5.50 each, ladies. I think they had 10 different shades. They had something a little bit more peachy, a little bit more red, a little bit deeper. So go check the lip butters out by Revlon because they're wonderful. Then I heard of, have you ever heard of Napoleon Curtis?
I have not.
I actually saw him on QVC. He was doing a show, and they called it his couture makeup line. So I'm like, all right, well, if he has a couture makeup line, he must have just a regular makeup line. And so I Googled him, and for sure he sold at Target. And I went there to check out. He has a small, full line of cosmetics for you know, foundation, primers, everything. But I wanted to take a peek at his shadows. So I picked out two. I picked out Atlanta and New Orleans. And I wore them. Aren't they pretty?
I love.
They glide on the shadows. They don't skip.
Nice.
They wore beautifully all day long. It's classy. You know how expensive it is for them to imprint a star like that on there. And they were really great. And I think these were $15. And you get three colors, and they're full.
Nice colors.
So yeah, so check him out. He's at Target, Napoleon Curtis. He's got a pretty good display there, and he sells in singles too and all that. But I wanted to check it out, so I thought these were really, really nice.
I have to try. I love an excuse to buy more makeup.
Yeah.
I haven't tried
this one. You don't need any excuse.
I haven't tried it yet.
Then I've talked about how prevalent the red lip is this fall. Really prevalent. And honestly, anytime I think of a red lip, I think of what my mom used to wear. And they, you know, some of hers looked a little orange and things like that. So the last two red lips I brought you, one was from Tarte, one was from Mally Beauty. They were more glossier lips. So I kind of felt like everybody zoomed right in on the lip when they looked at your face, you know. And you do want, when you wear a red lip, you know people are going to zoom in on the red lip. But maybe not so much the glossiness. So I saw a tutorial on MAC's matte red lip. And, you know, of course, once I saw it, I had to run right out and check it out. So I did. I ended up going and checking out MAC's Ruby Woo matte red lip. And it is totally matte. It's the most bluish red lipstick out there. and this is it right here. And I did buy the cherry liner, but it's matte. And I bought it, I put it on, I went out, the whole day it stayed, the whole day. It did not move. I drink constantly all day long. I talk constantly all day long.
That's true.
And the lip, it never moved. And it was because I prepped my lip, which I never really did that before. I never, did you ever prep
I've
your
never
lip?
ever prepped my lips for anything.
I do a scrub, I put a moisturizer on my lips, but I've never prepped my lip for a lipstick. And in the tutorial it said that you had to like prep your lip, not with a MAC lip, but with a MAC product, but so that your lipstick wouldn't travel down. So you simply, it's clear, and you put it all over your lip, and then you draw an outline around your lip.
Okay.
Okay? So it's putting a shield on you, and then when you put your lipstick on, your liner, it doesn't let it travel down. And how gross is it? I mean,
Oh yeah.
it gets on your teeth. Sometimes you can't help that, but how gross is it when you see someone's lipstick travel down, going towards their chin? Well, this stopped it from doing it. So it's called MAC Prep and Prime. I do know Mally Roncal, Mally Beauty does have a lip defender as well. I didn't try hers. I went and got the MACs. I'm sure it's basically the same thing, but not even a lot. It was $13.
Nice.
So it was definitely doable to try. And let me tell you something, when I wore the red lip the other day, it stayed on all day. And I do have a burgundy lip on today, and I do have this on, and it's not, coming down, is it? Check me out there.
No,
it's
you're
down
looking
here?
good. No,
Okay,
it looks good. And I think that the MAC lipsticks, even the one that I had talked about in the previous video, they're really inexpensive.
Yeah.
I know a lot, it's not a drugstore price, but even now, some of the drugstore lipsticks are like $10.
Oh, yeah.
They have definitely gone up. And these ones are what, like $15, $14.50, I think?
Absolutely.
So I think you totally get your money's worth.
Absolutely. I totally agree with you. That I think they're definitely reasonable. I mean, I think their highest end is their foundation, but no more than other national brands foundations.
And even, the one that I had purchased was $28,
Yeah.
And some of the other ones, like Make It Forever and the Laura Mercier, those are like $40.
Yeah, absolutely. QVC had a today's special value of, and I honestly wasn't going to buy it because, I have a lot of makeup.
No.
I have a lot of makeup and I didn't need it. But when I saw it, I couldn't resist, and I'll tell you why. Because it all comes in, I have it, but it all comes in a magazine. It's called, or a book. Okay, so you want to hold that for me, Jess?
I will.
And so it all comes together. So how great is it to travel with this kit? These are all their photo op eyeshadows, all of them. Every one that they put out, you have them all here. And then you have their cream liners here, their brow tech here.
Oh,
you have blushes, you have highlighters and shimmers, and then you have even some lip products. And
this you got online on QVC?
This is QVC, and it is still available because I looked this morning to see if it was still available. It's a dream to be able to travel.
Yeah.
To not say, okay, what color am I going to make my eyes when I go out?
Yeah.
You grab a primer, you grab your mascara, and you can just, fold this to go. And what I also thought was neat is they gave you, let's see, now this is this one. Sorry, guys. They gave you looks for certain looks you want to be with certain shadows. And it's just gives somebody that maybe doesn't know a starting point.
And how much was the kit?
$70.
Wow. Oh
And
my
they're
gosh.
all full, and
They're
it's all
huge
full sizes.
eyeshadows.
Yeah. And I just like it that, the vellum covers everything up. It stays clean. I mean, I would definitely, when I would go away, that's what I would grab.
Yeah.
So, you lust.
They're such nice colors.
Yeah, very. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
So that's from Smashbox, and they do have a smaller set on Sephora, but not quite as big. I did see the smaller set. I think I even posted it on my page wall. But I couldn't wait to share that with you because I just thought that was so cool.
It's a good Christmas present.
So then, do you watch that show, Pan Am?
I do not.
But you know the cat eye is back in.
Yes.
Okay. And if you ever watch that show, just like watch it. Just look at the women's eyes. They're so clean. There's no smoky eyes.
Yeah.
It's just so clean and natural. They have a beautiful lip. They all have the cat eye.
Yep.
They have like maybe 1 or 2 colors on their lid.
Yep.
And it's inspiring.
Yeah.
Because we for years have been like really going nuts with it. So Tarte came out with, thank you. Tarte came out with a liquid liner that's also good for lash growth to do a cat eye with. And I'm wearing it today. And it is a simple,
Felt tip.
yep, you just run it along. You can do it lighter, as heavy as you want.
Oh my gosh.
So-
I love liners.
So that you can just, whip it across your lid. And a lot of people refrain from liquid liner because they think it's a little messier,
Yeah.
which it can be. But this is all controlled in this tip, almost like a marker.
Wow.
And I fell in love with this too. This is a really cool product. So you can get this on, and they're going to come out with more colors, but you can get it in Sephora. You can get it on Tarte.com.
And how much were these?
This was $16 for the liquid liner, and it stays. Once it's dry, you could smush it, and it wouldn't go anywhere. So
Like I use a Lancome one, and it doesn't have as nice of a tip.
Right.
It's almost $30.
right, and I do a cream liner with the
Yeah.
cat eye, but I'm
Mhm.
saying for your ordinary people that don't know how to control that step.
Perfect for my sister.
Right,
sister
it
Jacqueline
really,
wants-
really just glides.
Oh,
It
okay.
glides on, and it's thin because a lot of people like the thin line. You can build it to be a thicker
Yeah.
line, but a lot of people like the thin line. So I just thought that was really great. And again, it has some of the
Lash growth.
ingredients for lash growth, which my lashes are getting really long.
I can see
really
that.
liking that.
They
a lot.
are.
And then last but not least, something else from Tarte. And I just think it's so clever. I really do. So it comes in a pretty big box, but it looks like a pocketbook, doesn't it? Right?
So
Like
cute.
a little pocketbook. But
Trendy little bag.
it unzips, and you can put your credit cards. You could take this out, put your credit cards or whatever if you go out, but you can pick a palette
Oh.
of makeup that you want to snap inside here. So, and you got a lip gloss. So I put this one in here. Let's say I didn't want to go with those colors. You just unsnap, and it came with 3 others. And you snap it in. Sorry guys, wait a minute.
Are we having an issue?
Yeah, just snap it in, and then you have maybe another palette you want to.
Oh my god.
And you got 3 different colors. And I just love, and this is like your natural palette. And I just love the creativity of that. I just thought it
And
was
this in itself is adorable.
adorable. Like even if you wouldn't,
Whoop.
that's right. Even if you wouldn't wear that as a purse, you could
Cute.
stick that in your purse.
Yeah. A little fudge.
And and use it that way. But I just thought it was unbelievable. And each one has like a little, the vellum there so things don't get messy. But
Does it have a gloss?
it does. That's their Tarte gloss.
Oh, it's a nice color.
Yeah, of course I haven't even used it yet.
Pretty. No, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
but
sure you
it's
have a
more
couple others.
nudie.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, but isn't it a clever, creative
I love
idea?
this. And where did you get this? Tarte, the website? Or?
I got it on Tarte.com. I don't think because they're selling the vanity box, the Tarte, which I had in my
which you
other
have.
video. They don't have this at Sephora, so you can get this on Tarte.com. But they always offer 15% off on Tarte.com.
I did not.
So
I actually
they
looked
have-
on their website.
They have that there, and also, which I love Maureen Kelly. She thinks of. She also gives you certain looks for certain palettes that you pick.
So you don't? Does it come with? Does the whole set come with the 3 palettes, or
Yes.
do you buy? Oh, okay.
It came in a very large box, like this, and it was all displayed in the box. And no, it came with all that for $52, and then you get 15% on the line. So I don't know what, and
Oh
free
my
shipping.
gosh. Ah!
and free shipping. So I think it makes a great gift. You couldn't separate the gift, obviously. You wouldn't want to because it's a fit kit. But for any of your teenage girls, you know, to be able to grab this and go, because I know they all love that clubbing scene or whatever, to be able to take it, and you can put credit card, a little money in here, and have everything to go there. I think that's really,
I think
really
it's
cool.
clever. Half the time I go out and I, throw a couple things in my clutch, and I have the things that I need, my ID, my money, my credit card, and then I have like a stash of makeup.
Yeah, that's me too.
Which is so ridiculous, and this really consolidates.
Yeah, that is definitely me too. So
these colors.
yeah, and I can vouch for the colors. They stay on, and they're wonderful.
Well, now that I want to go shopping and buy all the things that you have that I don't have, in addition to all the things that I just bought myself.
I want one of these.
My beauty blender.
I really like this. I really like this.
I'm gonna buy you one.
So thank you for joining us and watching us.
Hope you liked it.
I hope you liked it.
Got
We have some ideas for our next video, which we hope you'll enjoy too. So we'll see you back here in a couple weeks. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.